everything I used to dream.
1 month, guys. That's how long I've now had the wheels and tires on in a leveling kit on my truck. So today I'm going to do a kind of a review slash update on how I like them and what I've noticed and stuff like that. First off, I just want to start out saying that I can't get over the look of this truck. It's just every day I re-fall in love with this truck, just the way it looks on these wheels and tires and stuff. And I cannot be any happier with the choice of where I went with, especially with the tire company, Harper Tire. Guys, if you need wheels and tires, please contact them. They price match, even to custom offsets. They can match them or beat them. Their customer service is second to none. The hospitality is amazing. Make sure you use the code TW Harper Tire when contacting them. But anyways, they are a 305 by 50 by 20 Nitto 420S tire wrapped on an XD Grenade 20 by 12 negative 44 offset wheel that has the milled accents. The whole package total, it's just an absolute, it makes the truck look so much better. And plus, I don't really notice a difference in the ride quality. I went with a rough country 2-inch leveling key on this truck. There's a guy down the road from here that has a shop that he is the suspension guru around here. He's been doing this leveling kit, lift kits, wheels and tire, level kits, lift kits, front alignments, all that stuff for like 35, 40 plus years. Like, he is the absolute #1 guru when it comes to this kind of stuff. So all my stuff is, of course, sent to him when it comes to that kind of stuff. But anyways, he said he had to cut something. I can't remember for the life of me what it was, to make the geometry almost identical in the front end to where it was a stock ride height. Because that was my biggest worry when I was researching the leveling keys and stuff on these trucks. People were like, oh yeah, I love the way they look and I love the way they make the truck look, but it acts like a bucking Bronco or acts like a buckboard wagon rolling down the road. And that's what my biggest fear was because of that, because I love the ride quality of the original suspension setup. So when I went with it, I was kind of nervous, but he did it the right way the first time, drove it for 20 miles after he put it all in, and then called me and said, it's done, you're ready to go. And when I first test drove it, oh my God, what a difference did it make. It rode better than stock, and I 100% mean that. When I had the original old school wheels and tires on when it came with the truck. It does have a rough country steering stabilizer on it that is a must when it comes to making sure the truck rides and tracks straight, especially if you run a wider wheel and tire combo. It's like 60 bucks on rough country, comes with everything, guys. I had them installed because they were right there anyways, but it looks really, really good. And it functions like it should. I don't have any complaint. I wish I would have done it sooner, the steering stabilizer, even on the stock truck. But then I have it wrapped in Pro Comp 3000 series shocks. I absolutely love the shocks. At low speeds, they ride great. They're very comfy and plush. At higher speeds, they stiffen up a little bit and they ride a little bit more rigid. But I feel like I'm in more control of the truck at that point too. So again, the ride quality of the truck has not been sacrificed whatsoever. Now when I put the wheels and tires on it, I went from like a 50-pound tire to like a 120+ pound tire on each corner of the truck. So there's a significant weight difference when it comes to the new wheels and tires. Of course there would be. Braking's about identical. It does take me a little bit longer to brake depending on the circumstances. Other than that, I don't really notice that much of a difference with braking. Steering, it does rub at full crank, so I have to sometimes make like 40-point turns. My girlfriend doesn't like it that much, but hey, when you go with the wider wheel and tire, you join the lifestyle. I am more cautious of curbs and stuff. I do not want to curb these wheels and tires. Heck no, I do not want to do that. So I am very cautious when it comes to that kind of stuff. But other than that, it absolutely looks fantastic on the truck. I have no complaints on the wheels and tires. The tires, though, those 420s, I am a believer now. I wasn't a believer at first for some of the guys running them on their trucks. I was kind of like, should I go with Total Proxy? Should I go with 420s? Like, what should I go with? I am so glad I went with 420s. It gives that truck that mean street look. I mean, even though it's not fast whatsoever, but it gives that mean street look by, and they grip. Even when it's wet out, they will grip, and they refuse to break traction. I mean, I don't run it easy when it's wet out. I'm still running 65, 70 on the interstate. I don't really slow down really that much. But I have slowed down when it comes to just normal cruising though, because the gas mileage. That's one of the negatives, is it has hurt my gas and fuel economy. I was averaging, when I drove the truck, about 16 and a half. Now I'm down to about 15, just cruising around, stuff like that. It's kind of one of those things, you come with the territory, like the rubbing and stuff like that. You just kind of have to know that when you get wider wheels and tires, they will, and heavier wheels and tires, they will, you know, sacrifice fuel economy. Unless you own a diesel, then you can kind of compensate for that. But anyways, so yeah, I mean, I have noticed that. Other than that though, except for the rocks being thrown up, I get a little bit more rock chips now if I'm not careful. Other than that, there's not that big of a difference. What I do recommend though, when you go get your wheels and tires, is make sure you do your research. Make sure I researched this guy for like 2 years, just going back and forth with different setups, different wheel and tire combos, different this, that. I mean, it just went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, until I finally settled on what I wanted. And I can't be any more happier than what I settled on, because trust me, it's been a long process to get to this point. Well before the channel ever came about, this was a process. So I am very, very, very happy with the wheel and tire combo I've got now. If you want this exact setup, message me, and then I'll message Harper Tire, or you guys can message them saying you want the trucks and water setup on your truck. Mine's a 6-lug too, by the way, and you do have to buy your own lug nuts. They do not come with lug nuts. I thought they did for some weird reason. I thought they came with lug nuts. They don't. But you can buy them on Amazon. I got mine for like 60 bucks on Amazon. The ones with the custom threads, you have to have a certain bolt to get them on and off. But anyways, so yeah, I have no complaints when it comes to that kind of stuff. So other than that though, I don't really have any other complaints with the wheels and tire combo. I just wish I went with it sooner than I did, because man, it just changed the whole look of the truck. It went from clean grandpa look to clean street truck look, and it turns heads, which I'm not here to brag, I'm not here to like gloat and stuff, but I mean, you know, we want to show off our trucks. That's why we build them. We go to truck shows and show them off. I don't know how many times I was stopped at Rod Run and stuff, asking if it's for sale, if I'd ever sell it, and blah, 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 blah. The truck will never be for sale. I am not selling this truck probably ever, unless I got a ludicrous amount of money offered to me. I just could never do it. It's just way too much part of the channel for me to sell at this point, and I love the look of it now. People have been asking me what my next wheel and tire combo would be. I'm going to stick with this wheel and tire combo for a while. But I know my next set will be some forged wheels. I'm going to jump up into that game, but that won't be for a while anyways. But anyways, so that's kind of the setup on the truck, and that's what I feel about it. I love them. They've got about, I think, about 1,000 or 2,000 miles on the new setup right now, and I cannot be any more happier with the current setup. So I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. If you like the video, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Comment any questions you have down below. If I didn't get to them in the video, I'll be more than happy to try to answer them. But other than that, all of you have a great day, and remember, never give up on your dreams.